I'm not even gonna make a thumbnail. I'm gonna be honest. I'll make a thumbnail later. Update it. Let's see live. Edit. Let's pray my stream doesn't crash or I quit. Off the judo. Have a good time rolling around with sweaty men. All right. Save. Second. Okay. Here we go. Everybody bow your head for a moment. Pray for my stream. Pray that OBS acts right and gets it together. I'm just trying to put on a good show. I'm just trying to have a great time and entertain it. Amen. All right. Maybe third time's a charm. Shout out to Wolfman Zolo with the sub. Pre Zulu. Silent Hill, then Ghost of Yotei, then Vampire. Type shit. Man, I'm getting on the game, bro. Fuck this shit, dude. In case it does crash. I don't want to be in the middle of the news. We'll try again tomorrow. I think that was most of the news I had anyway, besides the sub box. Let's see. Console. Oh, my shit is not even on the bot. Gotta turn everything back on. They didn't put you on a list. Yeah, they put me on a list and they knocking my shit offline, bro. I can't even. I just realized I can't see the YouTube chat. 1 second to let me get the YouTube chat. Let's see. Pop out. They don't want a black man to be great. So we gonna be great regardless. All right. Let's change the doc. Let's to apply. Okay, now I can see YouTube again. What's going on? Just OBS is acting stupid. The stream software. All right, so now we go. Oh, did I not turn it on? Hello. Waiting for OBS. What? Bring it back. All right. Is it not working? What are we doing here? I'm just gonna press this instead. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm on their fucking shit list. Alright. Had to move over from the YouTube chat. That ain't gonna change nothing. This OBS crashing. CIA fucking triangulating my shit, bro. Ah! Yeah, the stream took Tylenol. I think that is what it is, bro. The stream took Tylenol. Let's play some Ghost of Yotei. Here we go. We finna boot up this Ghost of Yotei real quick. It dropped? Yeah, I'm finna get on it right now. I'm finna get on it right now. I'm really hoping that it was a glitch in the last update and OBS is fine now with this new update. This man, what? What did I do? Stop hitting me, dude. It's not nice, man. It's not nice. Am I not playing Ghost of Yotei? Let's change the game to I'll tell you what, if it does crash another time, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the fucking error I got. I'm gonna have to research what's going on with it. Bro, you really made me think you had an early copy for a second. I actually do. I do have a copy. It's not gonna stream it. I can't. And I don't want to start it early because I don't want to play off stream. I want to start it on stream. I don't do game reviews anymore, so I have no reason to play games early anymore. I just gotta install it. Okay. Got it. I don't want to play no fucking deals. What game crashed? No game crashed. I said OBS crashed. Pray for my OBS, pray. Pray for my OBS. I will say the reviews for Ghost of Yotei came out and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. A lot of people were screaming Game of the Year, but I was like, I don't really see Game of the Year here. I see a solid 8, 8.5. Looks like a good game, but it didn't really look like it was pushing any boundaries, and it kind of seems like that's what the reviews are saying. All right. I think I'm close to taking out another person.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will go towards a new pair of running shoes. I'll need those to get away from my stalker. Her name is Amy. She's an annoying quasi-conspiracy.
Like Spider-Man 2? Spider-Man 2.
About to play Phasmophobia with the family. Just wanted to stop through and show love.
Shout out to the gamer dad on that Phasmophobia. Gotta get out there and hunt those ghosts. Goddamn Luigi's Mansion. Ghost not winning Game of the Year, but it'll be a highlight for me. Yeah, it's just too many bangers out this year. I just couldn't see it. Gotta get over here. Let's go assassinate some new targets. In the middle of the city hanging out, huh, buddy? That one's close there. Yeah, it works hard, but TBH works harder. Type shit. It's like Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that's the vibe I got from it. It's like Spider-Man 2. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't. I would temper the expectations. Yeah, it should have won Game of the year it came out, which was fucking. What was it, 2020? With The Last of Us? You need a hug or something, dude? Jesus Christ. Stop hitting me. Come here. You're okay, bro. I don't have to talk.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub.
You gotta get a life. Indeed.com. Stay with me. I got the job, guys. Stay with me. I got the job. You need a job, dude. Okay? Leave me alone. Bye-bye. Yeah, they were robbed because revenge is bad. Revenge. To be fair, if you actually think about it, revenge is bad. You thought you were playing Ghost of Yotei. Wait a minute, this is not Ghost of Yotei. This is not the Ghost of the Border Collie. I want to be ninja. Alright, we gotta go find this dude over here and take him out. This bright ass sun. I want to be ninja. You still in the chat, Flock? Center will be back tomorrow. Texting me all day, every day. I'm ready to get back on the fucking game. I hate this place. I'm ready to fucking ball. Everybody's getting better. Did you play Metal Gear Solid Delta? Yep, I streamed the whole thing. Uploaded it to my channel too.
I have to stay low.
All right, we got a target here.
Your resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
All these priceless artworks, and they are all mine. My pride, my joy.
There's no window, of course. At least we know he goes in there. We need a sequel to Absolver. All right. We got a sequel to Absolver. It's called Sifu. Sifu definitely took Absolver's blueprint and built upon it and basically gave it a story. Yeah, that's Sifu if you didn't play it.
I can give you anything you want, just a name.
Now, if you're talking about specifically like multiplayer, bruh.
Pay for your greed with your life.
Yeah, I like Sifu. They saw me? Bro, what? Whatever. I want to be ninja.
Work in the warehouse, so that he alone can dictate their price.
I've heard he's got so many crates in there that you can barely.
You might have to just get in there and go down. Nigga trying extra hard to hide. I tried playing the other week, just running through in less than an hour, starting to have my funeral. Looking for somebody. Who are you looking for, buddy?
Join our search, will you?
Where'd he go? As long as I felt like the studio who made Absolver should have made an Avatar Last Airbender game. Well, the good news is one is coming.
Maybe it was nothing.
We have to secure the area.
Will it be good? I don't know. Hey, buddy. You gotta die. Mission complete. We're out. Be a nerd. Alright, that's one target. Oh, it gave me some points for that. Alright, who we gotta go after two? We on Rematch? The people, the studio behind Rematch, they sent me a email this morning too. Season 1 started and they gave me like a code for like the content in season 1, I guess. Still haven't played that game. I'll take him out. I'm gonna try to touch it at least once. Laugh my ass off. What was the last Avatar game? The Korra one? Yeah, that shit was terrible. But there's one coming from some new studio, I think, from Paramount. I wouldn't hold my breath. I think it's supposed to be an open world action adventure type game. And this is what I'm talking about, man. These objectives always be the most random fucking
Your
place.
resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology.
Shout out to Alcacin with the sub.
BBC.
My homie's lame. We haven't gotten back on Rematch. That's the problem with like multiplayer games. People get so excited. A new one come out. You always gotta ask that question. You're like, bro, I know you excited, but are we gonna actually be on the Are we gonna act? Cause bro, if we on this shit for a week or two, I'm not buying this fucking game, bro. I'd rather fucking buy a single player game I can enjoy instead of buying this fucking game you recommended and we gonna play for a week. Did you see the trailer for Avatar Fire and Ash? I'm not watching that shit. I didn't even see the last Avatar movie, bro. Let me guess. Colonizers came into the land, colonized the blue people even further. They're turning on each other now because some side with the colonizers, some don't. I'm not watching that shit. Why can't I not get on my damn horse? Bro, why the fuck? Is it glitching? I primarily play as Naue. I got put on timeout. I don't know why. I made a super light joke. Bro, my stream has crashed twice. I'm not even monitoring the chat, so the bot got you. Probably said something you wasn't supposed to say. Now it's so fun. Also, well, I play Assassin's Creed to play Assassins. I don't really want to play as Yasuke unless I have to. I think it's glitching on me though because I couldn't get on my damn horse. Good though, we closed. Now it makes the game more challenging. I just want to play Assassin's Creed because I want to play Assassin. And we got ops everywhere. How are we gonna handle this?
Careful. This place is on alert.
I only play as Yasuke when I have to, basically. Hello? Bro, yo, it's glitching. Yeah, I gotta reload. I can't assassinate. The fuck? I'm gonna have to reload. Stop breathing on me, dude. How do I start a reload? Bullshit, right? Yasuke's trash to play, not gonna lie. I wouldn't say trash, but he doesn't have enough depth. He's staring. He's also breathing on my arm. I'm not paying, because if you give it attention, he'll keep doing this shit. I'm not paying it no goddamn mind. Or did it start me all the way back the fuck over here? Damn, 77 hours. I did a lot of side quests. Game just never fucking stops, bro. Luckily, I want to be a ninja. I didn't know about the bot, LOL. Every stream has a bot. All right. Yep, it was glitching because now look, I can get on my horse. So I couldn't draw. I couldn't get on the horse. I couldn't draw my blade. It's fucking annoying. I'm like, did I forget the goddamn controls? My black lab is doing the same exact thing. I pay it no mind. The long stretches of forest bugs me. Yeah, because I think what makes Assassin's Creed stand out is the climbing and stuff, but because you got to go through the forest and stuff, it makes it kind of hard to traverse. When you do traverse the buildings, it feels good, but getting to them is the annoying part. The Aki stay strong. Stage 10 Klinger over here. You just, I'm looking at my camera up on the stream. I can just see his little head at the desk. Fucking Stage 10 Klinger. You're going to talk to me because you have to. You know. Why is he staring at you? I don't know. I wish I could speak dog so we could have a conversation. Just for like 24 hours so I can understand his mind frame. I don't know who told you staring at me is gonna work. Because I promise you I don't care. Like, like, you want to play the game of who's more hard-headed? We could do that. Shit. Okay. I also think that, because normally he'll go away. He knows I'm talking about him because I keep saying his name. But I think that's the reason he's staring extra long right now.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay.
He's hungry? No, he's not. It's fucking 5 o'clock, dude. I knew you fucking talking shit about me. Look, see, now it popped up. It was definitely glitching. Oh, shit.
Now, show your face.
I might get an easy clap here.
Someone just received a gifted sub.
Shout out to Hydration with the sub. Appreciate it.
Justin Bieber once said, "There's going to be one less lonely girl."
What if they made Marvel vs. Capcom a TV series, an anime series? How would that work? Why are the worlds colliding? Like, it's got to have like a good story. For a video game, the gameplay just needs to be fun, but for like just a show, how does that work? Because you have to keep in mind, you got to appeal to casuals too. Gotcha. And we're out.
The sword hunt is over.
Sounds like licensing hell. All right, that's another target down. We just knocking them all down. Let's go. Okay. Go to the customer. Oh no. Good. Okay. Take him out. Gotta get out of there first. Gotta skedaddle. Origins was an 8.5 out of 10. Really? I'm feeling more like a 7.5, 8. I don't like the mission structure in this game. The gameplay is fun, but I don't like the mission structure. It's a little too loose booty for me. I wish this game was more tight and concise. Which, you know, Ubisoft promised it would be, but this is just another open world bloated ass game, bruh. What sucks about the whole DEI samurai conversation is when we get wrapped up in the fucking race war about a black samurai, it makes it hard. Because I think we all universally agree we want Ubisoft games to improve, but it's hard to have a conversation about what's actually wrong with Ubisoft games when people are having disingenuous grifter conversations about a Black Samurai, because this game does have problems, and it's not the Black Samurai, I promise you. Doesn't have like a story mode. I don't know what that means. All right, going this way. What are you in the chat's top Assassin's Creed games? Brotherhood. Probably 2, and then maybe Odyssey. I really liked Origins too. That'd be probably in the 5. Gotta be over there where those guards are. X after X and Kazaa, I just want concise games. Expedition 33 and Kazaa. Yeah, gamers are getting older. No Black Flag. I don't like Black Flag. I've never liked that game. But I know a lot of people will probably put that in their top 5. I don't like pirates. I think I would have liked Black Flag more if it had a better conclusion to it. Because my issue with Black Flag was I don't like pirates, so I was forced to play as a pirate. But then on top of that, it didn't really add anything to the Assassin's Creed storyline. It didn't really push the narrative. I think if it would have pushed the narrative for the actual Assassin's Creed lore, then I would have liked it more. But to me, that's not an Assassin's. The way people talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, oh, it's not an Assassin's Creed game. That's a game where you play as a mercenary. It's not an Assassin's Creed. That's how I feel about Black Flag. I think, in my opinion, I think Odyssey is more of an Assassin's Creed game than Black Flag. Just because, yeah, in Odyssey, you don't play as an assassin, you play as a mercenary. But the story of Odyssey is about the rise of the Templar Order. So it actually added to the lore of the Assassin's Creed world. But Black Flag was just like, oh, I'm a pirate, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm like, okay, just make a fucking pirate game then. But I think a lot of people let it slide because they like pirates. Me and my buddies love dunking it out with the ships. Yeah, see, those ship battles, they were cool at first, but they got really redundant. Especially the real armory tanky ones. I hated that shit, bruh. Like, it's different strokes for different folks. We get an easy clap here. Oh, I don't even need to run him down. I'm just gonna throw a knife in his head. Is it on just chatting? I thought I switched the game, but 1 second.
That's the corrupt Daikon dealt with. I must tell Kuma.
The hell it is. Mastery points. All right, let me make sure the game is right. Nah, it's on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know I'm late, but I'm playing through Red Dead Redemption 2 and I love it. That game wasn't my cup of tea, but also, you know, better late than never. At least you tried it. AC3 was dope too. AC3 had its moments. It definitely had its moments. It had very high highs and very low lows, especially that damn ending. All right, let's see objective. All right, we just took everybody out there. The elite is known for the flamboyant style. I need to take him out. Or we can finish that. Talk to the priest, talk to the... What does this want me to do? Leave a message at the shrine. The shrine is located in Uzumi Setsu. Where the fuck is that at? Uzumi Setsu. I don't know where that is on this. See, like this big ass map. I gotta leave a message at a goddamn shrine. I don't know where that shit is. Forget it right there. What's the best? What's best is subjective. Oh wait, Uzumi Setsu. The shrine is here. They need to remake AC1 with modern mechanics? I don't think so. Like, some of those mechanics wouldn't have aged well, and there's only so much you can change. Like, that AC1 was full of, like, tailing missions. I don't think that shit would translate well. When did Desmond die? It was Assassin's Creed 3. Wait, that's a shrine. Go there. Is that an Uchi Suchi Metsu? Whatever that shit is? I think so. All right, let's see what message at that shrine. Let's try going there. You want a bone? You want a bone? Lord, bruh. What's better, Fantastic Four First Steps or Superman? Superman, without a doubt. People are still talking about Superman and the impact it had when it came out. Nobody's talking about Fantastic Four anymore. Except for the people still trying to cope that movie wasn't ass. That shit was ass. Everybody stopped talking about fucking Fantastic Four after the week it came out. That shit was ass, bruh. And I actually read comic book like I could be a little bit biased because like I actually read comic books, so like I'm an actual fan of superhero shit. So like what will be considered mid to somebody might be a 7 to me because I really like comic books. Even for me with my bias, that shit was boring as fuck, bruh. Like visually it looked really nice, but other than that, it was not it, bruh. And like I'm not even a Superman fan. This year is the first time I've ever read a Superman book. I'm reading Absolute Superman, and then there's a new one called Superman Unlimited, which is pretty good too. Both of them are actually really good. I've never liked Superman in my fucking life, bro. He just kind of came with the package in the Justice League. And I liked the Superman movie more than it was fun. It was fun. It didn't take itself seriously. It was very hopeful, which is I think Superman came out at the right time. In this era right now we're living in where things are kind of dark right now, like something silly and hopeful I think was good. Like the little speech he gave at the end about, you know, what it meant to be human and to keep trying even though he'd be fucking up and shit. Can't wait for Absolute Evil. Oh yeah, Absolute Evil gonna be fire. Is this the shrine I gotta be at? They gotta stop forcing Fantastic Four on people. Yeah, Fantastic Four unfortunately might just be a group of characters who works better as side characters, but not as the star. I have the Gotham by Gaslight, the new one, but I didn't read it yet. Maybe this is not where I'm supposed to be. Objective. Bro, please stop breathing on my elbow. It's weird. It's weird. Fucking weird. Do you need a pee-pee? Is that what it is? You need a pee-pee? Hey. You need a pee-pee? He needs to pee. I gotta take him outside. He gotta pee. That's what it is. That's why he's not leaving me alone. Or he fucking pisses all over my house. Hey, give me 15 minutes, chat. I know my shit been crashing or whatever, but give me 15 minutes to take him outside. He needs to pee. Because you see how you ran to the door. Yeah, we're going. I'll be right back. This stream fucking sucks, bro. Let me put this thing. BRB W stream. This is that. They ask. right, I'm back. Okay. My fault. Yeah, he had to pee. That's why he was sitting there. He just pissed all over half the fucking neighborhood. But we back. Back on the game. Back on the game. He's lying down and not bothering me. Yeah, he marked the whole neighborhood. Has it crashed today? Yeah, it crashed. But I updated. It crashed twice, but I updated. Updated OBS. Knock on wood. It's still acting right. The shrine is located in Izumi Setsu. It's called the Nishumoshi Shrine. Is in Western Setsu, so it's in the west side. I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, he put out a fire, and then he went straight to drinking more water. So it's on the west side over here. Yeah. What? The shrine? What a village. Ruin. Below stop. All of this would be it. Wait, Uzumi Coast. Like Uzumi something. Government doesn't want TBH to give us the news. That's why they're trying to hold me back. Thank you, buddy. You're welcome. Whoa. Where the fuck is this damn shrine at? The Negro Shrine. Undiscovered location. Can't let a black man fail. Exactly. So let's hit that sub goal, even though it's been a struggle stream. On the west side of Izumi Setsu. Anybody know where this shrine is that I'm looking for? You gotta leave a message there. I don't know where the fuck I'm on the. Am I bugging? Is left side not the west? Where the fuck is this shit at? This is what I'm talking about, man. Fucking Ubisoft games. Searching way too hard for an objective. No idea. Did you watch Marvel Zombies yet? Nah, I didn't know that shit was out. I'll get around to it one day. That's the coast. Out Congo, really? It's gonna be somewhere over here. This area right here, I think, hasn't been explored, maybe?
Seeing as your mom is a
shout out to Mexican Hustler with the subs, appreciate it.
Able to afford to take a dive into the aquatic mine that is her pussy.
I guess we're going to go here. That's annoying, bro. I'm just trying to kill somebody. Would you recommend this or Silent Hill? Too much to buy next month? Two completely different games. If you want an action adventure game, this. If you want a hard game, go with that. But it's two completely different games. Use your scouts. I don't even know how to do that. I've never done that. Just gonna run up there. How you do that? This was the part I cut on the waypoints after 70 plus hours. Like just searching for shit, bruh. Needle in a haystack ass moments. Looking for one specific shrine. Can't let him fail, even though it's been like a Jamaican dad trying to stream. Probably wasn't funny. Wait, what? Go back to the map. Oh, okay, I see the scouts on the left-hand side. How do I actually use them? So you're sending them out to what? Find a shrine or something? I don't know how to do that. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Hold square. I'm holding it. What's that supposed to do? I'm holding square. Want to explain what is that supposed to do? Hold square on something in specific? Holding square. All right. It's supposed to use the scouts. It didn't. I'm just going to continue to search. Open the map, press square, then X on the desired area. I open the map. I'm pressing square. Nothing is happening. Is that an ability you have to unlock and I don't have it yet? Yeah, I definitely turned on guided exploration. Yeah, this shit is... Maybe I can't do this one. It's not letting me pick it. No, it's given at level 1. I can't even pick this mission now. What the fuck? He has to build the building in the hideout first. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna move on to the next thing. Whatever, dude. This is what I mean when I talk about the mission structure. Like, what value does this add to me, assassin? I just want to kill niggas, bruh. I just want to kill niggas. What value does that add? I'm gonna go do this. Got to get the scouts and then build the fucking base. Why? Why? What does that have to do with anything? Because if you don't have the base, you can't put the scouts in there to fucking search the forest for you. So the fucking be a ninja. How you feel about the God of War controller? Yeah, I'm not buying that controller. I feel like that's a Call of Duty nigga question. It's nothing to play, bro. But at least we got this God of War controller. You picking it up? Like, nah. Yeah, it feels like they're padding the game. It just adds nothing to this shit, bruh. A nigga just want to flip through trees and kill shit, bruh. All right, we going this way. It's just, yeah, it's just a red line on it. You could get a red Sharpie and fucking put that shit through on your white controller. It'd be the same shit. Look, I got the Kratos controller. The only like limited, I'm not really into limited edition stuff. The only limited edition recently that I thought was cool was when they did that PS1 one for the PS5. That was pretty cool. But even still, like, I'm not gonna pay the extra money to get it. It ain't that cool. Am I balling tonight? I don't know if the signal sent out. Got talk to the priest.
This is the village the Miko spoke of. I should find the priests.
Okay. No Ballers Gate 3. Don't let them hear that. 2K is not a RPG. I was well over 70 hours in this game before I realized all the shit you can do, because you was probably like me. Like, bro, I'm just trying to kill shit. Ain't nobody trying to do all this goofy shit. It doesn't make the game more fun. That's my issue. It's just something to do.
Where is he? Gokenin no Kanne speaks, we obey. He has his reasons.
Okay, well, you go away then. I need to talk to the dude. Is he about to swing on him? I don't like the way you talk to that nigga. That's my man's. All right, we out.
What's happening here?
Evil spirits attack us, but the warriors meant to protect only offer excuses.
I knew the shrines were targeted. You all too?
The spirits steal relics from the shrines. We carry those relics to keep them safe.
So you are under threat.
The Gokenin no Kanne and his men know this, yet nothing is done.
I put this on the back burner. I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, I put this on the back burner just because I can play it. I can pick up and play Assassin's Creed like it's nothing. I played so many. Besides the scout shit, obviously. I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
There's more to it than that.
Well, I have noticed a lot of activity over there at the Gokenin no Kanne's manor.
Got 2K by the check it out. Took mad long in the creator. It's definitely an RPG. Niggas mid-max and they don't even know it. Alright. Search for clues in the manor. I don't even know they doing that for they build. Alright, if I apply 2 cat breakers here, I could get a fucking 89 dunk plus a 89 3-pointer. Wow. You call Skyrim a pick and roll with a When you called it Skyrim with a pick and roll, I fell on my seat. It is. They just don't want to. I don't know what it is about certain gamers not wanting to be called nerds. Like, if you play games, you are a fucking nerd, bro.
Stick to the shadows.
You think you're better than me because you know how many rebounds Charles Barkley got in 93? Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's nerd shit. D&D 2K, right.
The Gokenin no Kande has secrets.
I know how many points Jordan averaged in his year where he wore the 45 on his jersey. I'm not a fucking nerd. Yes, you are. You're a statistician. If you could tell me what Andre Drummond averaged back in fucking 2017, you are a fucking statistician, bruh. You are a nerd.
The priests, not spirits. They and those two-faced protectors must serve someone else.
That's the what? How could I be that? I don't even know what that is. I can't even pronounce that shit. All right, we got the letter. Find the meeting spot. Get out of here and find this meeting spot. Little did I know I was at the tail end of the game wasting time on side missions. Took me 6 years to beat that shit. What? Or from Mario Star might have the best respawn percentage. Alright, now we gotta go over there now that we know where it is. Oh, there's a hideout right there I haven't gotten. I'm gonna go I can unlock it. Never mind. You seen the recent feet pics of LeBron James? $600. You need a timeout to think about what you just said. Is that the shrine I was looking for? You need a timeout, buddy. Have you seen the LeBron feet pics? That shit go stupid, bro. His feet are just as hard and crusty as I imagine, bro. One day you're gonna have to tell your grandkids you was a LeBron sexual. Like, you're gonna have to explain that. LeBron sexual? What that mean? Oh shit. Get on the bus. What the hell was that? I beg your fucking pardon. Motherfucker typed that and said, that sounds good to enter, right? Like, you didn't second guess that shit? I gotta stop letting y'all intrusive thoughts win. We was talking about Superman before I went to go walk the dog. Now we talking about LeBron's feet. What the hell? Yeah, I think that nigga got toe jam. What you think about that? Imagine if he walked in a barbershop and said that shit. Well, that's the funny thing. I don't feel like anybody would say that in a barbershop. That's what makes it funny when people say stuff like that online. Be like, you know, you wouldn't have said that in the barbershop. And we're almost there. Gotta talk to Koja. You again.
What are you?
You could tell I was supposed to have been done these missions the way I keep running into this dude.
Have I ever been anything but helpful?
Helpfulness can be a rare commodity in this age.
You won't help. Kojiro helps. There's a big outlaw camp at the top of the hill.
Do white people talk at the barbershop? I never thought about that. Like, when white folks go to, who white in the chat? When you go to Supercuts or when you get your hair cut in the mall, do y'all talk to the barber and shit?
So you suggest I attack at night?
While he fucking you up? I got the $10 a month, what's the shit? Sports Cuts. I got the $15 a month plan Sports Cuts. Unlimited haircuts. Yeah, because you're getting your hair cut by niggas from barber school. That's why. Like, what y'all be talking about, bruh? Never thought about it. I just realized, like, I've never been to a white barbershop, so I'm genuinely curious. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, what do y'all talk about in there? Why he fucking you? He is fucking you up, bro. The number of TikToks and IG reels I've seen of white men saying, all right, it'll either be a white man who saw a TikTok or their girlfriend. They'll date like a black or a Latina woman and they'll get him a gift to a black barbershop My first time going to a black barbershop. Them niggas be nervous. Like, what are you nervous about? You have nothing to lose. You've been getting your head fucked up for the last 20, 30 years. What are you nervous about? Then they come out the best they ever look. A lot of that's some of my favorite content on social media. Barber content. A lot of y'all fail to realize a lot of y'all are one haircut, one beard trim away from being handsome. Like, you're not that ugly, nigga. You need a haircut. I mean, some of y'all niggas is ugly, but that's not the point. Some of y'all are not that ugly. You just need a haircut and a beard trim and a fucking shower. We're like, he said, we're like, damn, that's a good looking dude right there. I was like, damn, bro, why do y'all go to Supercuts? This shit is fucking funny, bro. And then they be in the chair blushing and shit. I love that shit, bro. Seeing a man get a nice little confidence boost, they be in the chair blushing like a motherfucker, bro. I didn't know this was possible. Yeah, see, it's not good to be racist. You got to build your network where you can. Why am I even fighting these savages? Medium ugly, just need a haircut. Need a haircut and a little bit of charm. That'll go a long way. I love running errands after a cut. I'll get killed. But I get what you're saying. I'll get killed. I don't want to fight you guys. I'm just here to kill the bandit thief, chief. Yeah, whatever. Can't climb up. Okay. And of course, he knew I was there. Of course. I'm all fucked up now. Let's just retreat for a second here. I seen white dudes go to the Dominican barber all the time. They leave out with a bop in they step. Yeah, those black guys are not bad. Just gotta hide for a second. Disconnected. Wait. What the fuck? Am I live? It said disconnected and then it reconnected. Am I live? What the fuck, man? Oh my gosh. 1 second.
Talk to your doctor about
Yeah, it said disconnected and then it reconnected. What the fuck? Bro, I'm gonna have so many damn VODs to delete. I don't know what's going on. Ronnie's toupee is at it again. I'm gonna have to delete like 4 VODs, bro. This is annoying. It says I've been live for an hour too. What the fuck? Fuck Ronnie and fuck Mike Wang. Stream rewind. Oh, they have that on Twitch now, like YouTube. 3 strikes. Let me make sure I'm pulling up my stream. Oh, I am live. I wonder if that's a new feature. My OBS didn't used to do that. It disconnected and then reconnected. Whatever. Yeah, CIA whooping my ass tonight. Whatever. Back to what we doing. And we back. This is a horrible stream. His views and analytics are gonna be all fucked up, bruh. The one time when it crashed, I was hoping that message popped up because I keep forgetting to take a screenshot of it so I can search what the issue is.
Thank you for gifting these.
Shout out to Ibusu with the gifted subs. Appreciate it.
Help at risk inner city youths like that gun-toting savage Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright. They heard about your missions with Snake and said a black man can have so much power. It's unfortunate. Unfucking fortunate. You know, it's funny. I was about to say too, knock on wood, we've been live for like an hour, haven't had any issues, but ever since I said fuck Nazis, the stream has been struggling. That's all I'm gonna say. That's kind of funny, don't y'all think? Don't y'all find that suspicious? Don't y'all find that suspicious? Nah,
Every every time someone gifts 5...
Shout out to Mexican Hustler with the big gifted subs. Trying to keep me motivated as the stream continues to fail.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
We might be able to clap
Someone
him.
just gifted 5.
Shout out to Ibusu.
And now suddenly I'm moist.
If the stream crash again, if it crash, y'all lucky the stream fucking rebooted. It rebooted itself. I don't know if that's a new OBS feature or something, because I was about to cut this bitch off. Yo, shout out to Shadow Prince, and I was about to go straight to Google and try to figure out what's wrong.
That is her pussy.
Shout out to everybody gifting subs. And shout out to me for assassinating this dude. Target down. Clear the area.
Thanks for the gift.
Shout out to Black Mamba with the gifted subs. Appreciate it.
One of each of those fucking battalions.
Fucking elite. See, this is where the combat like feels a little underwhelming. I just pieced him up, and like it's like it didn't even matter. Like it didn't even matter. He's got poison on him too. This is where the RPG elements piss me off.
Your resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology I resub.
And I died. Oh my god, normal difficulty, yeah. OBS been tripping for me too sometimes. Like, anybody else having an issue where the shit just keeps restarting? I just got a note from Discord that you went live again. Hey, that's the benefit of the Discord. Join the Discord, discord.gg/GI updates. At least you get noties there. They work on like fucking Twitch and YouTube. But this has been a struggle bus stream, bruh. That shit is fucking unmotivating. I'm just trying to have a good time. Trying to talk my shit. Hey, what kind of world are we living in where we can't even say fuck Nazis, you know? Without your stream getting taken down. Oh, shit. Bruh! You gotta be kidding. Normal difficulty is insane. They don't want you to finish the game. The game is not even hard. The issue is the RPG elements. It's artificial difficulty. The actual mechanics aren't hard. It's just you gotta have the right gear to do maximum damage. Yeah, you see that goofy ass respawn point? Look at that. That's crazy. Am I hitting him too? He hit me out the animation. Bitch. Anyways, shipment on Call of Duty type shit. So every simple fight is hard now. Pretty much. And the fights aren't hard. It's just the enemies are tanky. Game would have been cool if I was 14, but 28 it looks boring. Not necessarily boring, it's just, you know, your time is more limited. Gotta take him out. You respect your time more. Oh, this. Gotta build up your adrenaline meter so you can do one of your special moves where you stick a knife in their throat and they somehow still survive because your level isn't correct. And apparently they're supposed to be doing that with the Black Flag remake, so who's ready for that? Hot take, Phil Spencer's done more damage to the Xbox brand than Dan Matrick did with the Xbox One launch. To be fair, he had a bigger opportunity to do more damage. Oh, yes and no. I still feel like Xbox is suffering from that just buy a Xbox One remark. Because I do feel like Don Matrick handed the PS4 the victory without them having to put in any work. But I get where you're going with that. Like Phil Spencer has done a lot of damage. I would say we've reached a point in time where they've done an equal amount of damage. And in the long run, you could probably make the argument Phil's going to do more damage in the long run if it continues down this path. Because to be fair, you can't forget that
shout out to that nigga in the chat.
Phil was put in a really bad position because of Don Matrick. So you could also make the argument that Phil was put in a position to fail from the get-go because of Don. So shout out to Black Shogun with the sub, appreciate it. How many people I gotta kill? Clear the area. What about the previous CEO? Hey, that's my Don. Phil did great with what he had. I feel like he was off to a good start, but over the last 5 years, he's really been fucking up. Nah, Xbox One literally killed the system. That was the last gen that mattered, and they did. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Don did that. That wasn't Phil. You could make the argument the Xbox One doesn't even exist. Xbox's legacy is Xbox 360 was when it was in its prime. You skip over the one, and then you go to the Series S and the X. And the S and the X are suffering because of the one didn't exist. It wasn't like it was Bud Crawford versus fucking Canelo, and clearly Bud was the better fighter, but Canelo didn't get knocked out type shit, right? With the Xbox One being Canelo. it was Canelo versus fucking Mayweather, where Mayweather didn't knock out Canelo, but Mayweather beat that fucking ass, bro. Just got outclassed. Like, it never had a fighting chance, bro. Like, that's a double analogy. Like, I'd still argue Don Matrick did more damage, bro, because we are 2 generations removed, and they are still suffering from the sins of Don Matrick. That shit is fucking funny. To the point where now they're talking about even getting rid of the Xbox division. Because if you look at it from Microsoft's standpoint, you know, Windows prints money hand over fist. They're over there struggling with that Xbox. I still regret buying an Xbox One to this day. Yeah, like when I think about it, I don't have any core memories with the Xbox One. When I think of the Xbox One, the first thing I think about is those shitty Kinect games for some reason. I remember there was like a Kinect fighting game. That shit was ass. Just know there's some big news coming pretty soon that's related to that. Oh, really? Okay, Monty with the insider info. Yeah, I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Han Solo, Solo. Titanfall, don't remind me, bruh. Yeah, what you mean 4K Spotify is great? That shit was fucking funny. That 4K Spotify. Am I gonna have to kill everybody? Thank you. And now I'm spec, dude. Xbox record that. That was a real game changer. That was funny. At one point, the best games on Xbox was the new. Them niggas came out with new controllers every week. This controller has more fucking data on it. You can save more. Like, what? It's a controller. You don't have to watch TV on your Xbox. TV. I remember Gears 4 was cool, but it didn't hit like it needed to.
Another mention of an unnamed superior. They made the outlaw steel strike.
I feel like Xbox is taking the same route as Nintendo, but they don't get the benefit of nostalgia because Xbox hasn't been around long enough.
Relics shine.
You possess a very literal mind. I can tell.
You a very devilish mind. I can tell. Also, a helpful one. Time to go.
He disappeared. He really left. Quest complete. All right. All right, we got to get out of here. And then didn't they cancel Perfect Dark? Yeah, they canceled it like last month. Putting the cart before the horse, unfortunately. That's why people are beefing with Phil Spencer now, because Phil got Microsoft to open up and write a blank check. They went out and bought like 10 studios, and they've done almost nothing with it. Except they've closed more studios than put games out. So you got people out here losing their jobs. Fans aren't getting the products they want. And it's like, for what? You monopolize the business, and for what? Okay, so we did. Now we gotta go talk to the joking dude over here. Those Xbox trying to become the new Sega. That I don't know. That is a possibility. I remember there were articles coming out that some were saying the higher ups at Microsoft are dissatisfied with the hardware sales. I wouldn't want that to happen, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You don't want Sony and Nintendo being the only prominent players in the console space. And the reason why is they operate in two different spaces. Nintendo dominates family, and then Sony dominates the mature market for console gamers. So like Nintendo and Sony would have a monopoly, and both of them corporations are evil. So Xbox is, as much as people love to crack jokes, it's needed as a disruptor to keep the comp. You don't want PlayStation being by itself. You trust me, you do not. Friendly reminder, you would have never got them PS Plus games if it wasn't for fucking the Game Pass. But there are rumors going around saying that some of the higher ups at Microsoft are not happy with the hardware sales, and maybe just focusing on Game Pass, meaning they could become like the new Sega. I wouldn't personally want that though. I like the idea of like a big three. Let's see. Sony has better games. Well, what's better is subjective. To you, Sony has better games. I'd actually argue it's hard to. I'd argue it's hard to tell who has better games, because most y'all niggas ain't buying nothing. You want me to bring up the top 10, the top 20 best-selling games on PlayStation in the last 20 years? Because 15 of them are Call of Duty. Most of y'all are not equipped to have a conversation about what has the best games, because most of y'all ain't playing them anyway, whether you Xbox or PlayStation. Let's talk about that. we got the stats on y'all niggas, man. Knees of steel. Plenty has good exclusives, but they don't always mean better.
Follow you, disgusting black creature.
To be honest, I'd say Sony and Xbox exclusives are kind of on par. That's why I said it's subjective. It depends on what you're looking for. Because like he said that the Sony exclusives are better, but then I can make the counter argument, it's only better to you because you have a very particular taste, because most Sony exclusives are the same. At least with Xbox exclusives, they're all kind of different. Forza, Gears, Grounded. Sony exclusives, they're all the same. Oscar bait, over-the-shoulder, third-person action game, cinematic cutscenes. So it comes down to preference. If that's what you like, then it feels like it's better, but it's all subjective. Some people like Grounded. Somebody wants to play Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like, depends on what you're looking for.
Tea will be served shortly. But first, allow me to show you Todaiji Temple in all its glory.
Trump just announced 50% tariffs on bathroom vanities and associated products. Are you being serious? Are you talking about like toilet paper?
A rare treasure amid this chaos.
And like face wash and shit?
These lands.
Yeah, C is E's.
Offer solace.
Does Astrobot count as Sony's big exclusive? Yeah, Astrobot is a great game. I played it. Astrobot is a great Sony exclusive. But most PlayStation fans didn't play that shit.
Yamato's problems.
Indeed. Which is why I personally aid the peace efforts.
Lead the peace effort. Let's go.
Let us walk. Would you come?
I think in the future it'll come down to who has the better quality of life changes to their platform. Who's offering the most to the consumer.
Some believe this structure.
Because it seems like we're moving away from exclusives.
What do you believe?
You can get Xbox and PlayStation games on PC.
Impressive in form.
So it's gonna come down to the little things.
In comparison to the fiery determination of the ambitious.
Isn't peace the blessing Yamato needs?
Hopefully, with my guidance, the clans can achieve it.
Yes, I hope so too.
Shit's random as fuck. There are more things like kitchen cabinets and pharmaceuticals as well. Starts October 1st.
Then they will see the way.
I'll talk about this shit TBH, bro. Everything is getting more exclusive. And exclusive, more expensive. The vanities, towel holders, faucets, mirrors, that type of stuff. Might need to put a tariff on that nigga mouth. You gotta pay to speak. He wasn't lying. I just Googled it. Say it ain't so, bruh. Price of everything going up.
Peace talks. What exactly?
Are we great again, chat?
Tradition and formality.
Who's ready to pay $30 for 5 rolls of toilet paper? Let's go.
Between the various warring clans.
Who's ready to pay $20 for some face wash? Let's go.
Don't you think?
Yes. But the Buddha speaks to the scroll, blessing or disapproving. I must attend to my duties.
News was posted 2 hours ago. I'm gonna definitely read up on that later.
Request that you stay within the gardens. Even the most esteemed.
Yeah, taking a dump just got more exclusive. Get that Costco membership, bro. Start buying in bundle. The Yu-Gi-Oh communities and shit. He also said we're going to have to take some of the tariff money and give it to our farmers. We're going to be hurt for a little while until the tariffs kick in for their benefit. Yeah, that's what he says he's gonna do. Also, I would like to state that's fucking funny if he actually does do that. If he actually takes the money we make from tariffs and gives it to the farmers, you guys know that's socialism, right? That communist bullshit that the patriots say they hate, that's literally fucking so. It's like, yo, Americans are so fucking. It's actually embarrassing to be an American.
This is going to lead to trouble, isn't it?
Such doubts. Have I led you astray before? Come.
Fucking embarrassing, dude. That's good that it helps the farmers, but what I will say though is it doesn't change the fact the entire reason, for those who don't understand what's the purpose of the tariffs, it's to encourage manufacturing in the United States instead of going and outsourcing our work to other countries. The goal is to try to bring manufacturing back to the United States so it creates more jobs. The problem with that is it takes years, 5-10 years to create facilities to do this stuff. So like, that's cool. If he actually keeps his word and he helps the farmers with the tariff money, that's cool. But when are we going to build facilities to create jobs? They just deported a bunch of people in them damn Hyundai facilities. They were trying to train Americans to teach them how to build cars, and this nigga deported them. Now South Korea beefing with us. We got beef with South Korea.
Many battles.
So like, the farmers is cool, but when we gonna bring the jobs over here? Like, shit is cap as fuck.
That's Bradstein. Never much cared for that tea kettle.
You have seen it before?
But won't the farmers be affected again once he starts up the new tariffs? Or if the tariff money dries up? Because another thing that's gonna happen is when things get more expensive, you and I start to spend less. So, you know, the tariffs are in place to quote unquote help the farmers, but what happens when Americans as a whole stop spending money and we start tightening our belts up? That means there's less money for the farmers. I don't know about you, but I don't want to build the new iPhone. I just buy it from China.
Convenient. Lying open there. For all
I get both sides.
Curious that the Hokage collect so many.
I think the problem that a lot of Americans don't understand is the reason why we are in this. So let me explain this to people who don't know.
Dick riding is not a proper form of
Super
transportation.
political. The unfortunate thing about, I understand, shout out to Six with the sub, appreciate it. So the unfortunate reason why we are in this situation with a lot of our jobs being outsourced for cheaper labor and we get cheaper products in exchange, we put ourselves in this situation. This is because the billionaires did that. It's the government and the billionaires' fault. They did this shit back in like the 70s and the 80s. They started shipping our jobs overseas. And in exchange, we got cheaper products, right? But what happened is we lost a bunch of jobs because of it. Now we're eating those, the consequences of those decisions. And everything's coming full circle. And those same billionaires and politicians who sold your jobs up the river are now telling you you need to eat more pain. The problem is the fucking billionaires, bruh. It's really a class issue, and people can't see that shit. Be like the same people who say that we're gonna put these tariffs in place and bring these jobs back. They're the ones who sold your jobs.
That tea set.
I think there has to be a happy medium.
The tea set.
But they're going about it the wrong way.
Exquisite craftsmanship.
Hisahide. I heard about him.
A scoundrel driven by greed. But he had fine taste, especially in tea sets.
Only to be outdone by a greedier man. Oda Nobunaga.
34 counts could not stop it. It's increasingly hard to be an isolationist country, and we are becoming the Fire Nation, unfortunately.
Still, just before the Matsunaga clan's fall, Lord Nobunaga promised Yamato to us monks, then changed his mind.
The unpredictable decisions of a powerful
We've always been the Fire Nation.
Indeed.
That speech that Zuka gave, growing up, we were taught the Fire Nation is the greatest. Like, that's really America. Motherfuckers need to wake up, bro. We were the greatest. It's all been a lie.
Let us resume our walk.
I think there needs to be like a happy medium, though. I feel like if they were actually serious,
scars can mark survivors.
Why can't we do like programs? And I'm just throwing ideas off the top of my head. I'm not a politician, but
oh,
why can't we do something that's like, all right, if the goal is to bring manufacturing and jobs back to the United States, why not tell these corporations you got 5 years, you got 10 years to start building facilities?
Than his father.
And we start easing ourselves in versus just ripping the Band-Aid off and fucking everybody over.
Anyway,
you a tanky? I don't know what that means.
Junkei years to allocate the funds needed for proper repairs.
You sound upset about it.
Concepts of a plan. Yeah, they don't have no real plan, bro.
We have yielded to many clans. Oda, Matsunaga, Tsutsui, even Akiyama. Our breast.
Offering some tax credit or something type shit. Are we getting jumped? Bro, oh, see, this is where I wish I had Yasuke. Oh my god. We want quick fixes and not actual long-term fixes, which goes back to our laziness. It's not a proper plan. Got to put a proper plan in place. If you're not planning to succeed, you're planning to fail. That's what I wish people would understand. Finding that happy medium. But everybody's got such extreme opinions nowadays. It's hard to even have a conversation about anything. What up, Siggy? I kind of wish I could load back in as Yasuke. But it's not gonna let me. Where's my sword at? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, can we use this? Bro, he just turned around and... Yeah. I had a teacher who lived in South Africa. Sounds fire. You know where I want to visit in Africa? Cape Verde. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've been getting a lot of African channels like suggested to me on my YouTube algorithm. That country looks beautiful. It looks dope. Oh, I'm just supposed to talk to him. Where'd he go?
Oh, my stomach. I'm starving.
Yeah, bow down to a real one.
How bad is your injury, Jokin Hokkyo?
This? It is nothing.
Why the tears then?
Have you not heard? The Akiyama stole the scroll.
Zanzibar is beautiful too. I've never heard of that place.
It, no peace in Yamato. Unbearable shame. Bring me a blade. Only my death will restore.
I don't know. I be seeing videos of people in other countries, man. They rent be $500-$600 a month. They be living in fucking townhouses and big fancy suites and shit. Man, I don't know, man. America looking like a third world country. That must be nice, bro. It's tempting. It's tempting. I could do my job anywhere, to be honest, as long as I got good internet.
Lost the scroll, have we?
What is this? One moment you are with me and then...
We could talk about that.
Got on my list. You can get your citizenship there.
Where to find the scroll to bring peace to Yamato.
Where is it?
Why do I still live in America? It's all I know, bruh. Family. A part of me wants to fight the good fight, too. I don't believe in abandoning my people. A part of me still has a certain level of ignorance, I guess. Certain level of childlike naivety.
I'll keep my eyes on Kojiro.
The one day we will overcome and maybe actually live to the ideas of America. You can't do that running away.
I'll take his advice. I wonder why.
We all human. We all human. But I do be seeing what else the fuck going on in the world too. Also, we native too. If you know, you know. Shut the fuck up, bruh. The native Hokage. That's fucking funny. America going up in smoke. Once we stop fighting each other, people wake up and realize it's a class warfare issue. Like, if you would have told me like 20 years ago that, like, I don't know when it happened. I feel like that's like there's like different points in the timeline stream where like it just speeds up our pacing to hell. And I wish I could point on the timeline on some King the Conqueror type of shit. I wish I could find on the timeline the point where Americans started cocksucking billionaires. It's always been a thing, like Americans worshiping rich people. But like not to the extent that like, I feel like it's really gotten bad over the last 10 years. This concept of, oh, if I can become one, fuck everybody else type shit. People just fucking voting against their own goddamn interests.
I need to keep out of sight.
You said that as soon as I got up there, bro. I was running. Ah! Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. I'm out, bro. I kind of want to reload that. Regular people doing it at a higher level is crazy. Crazy. I'd say it was way before 2016, but 2016 definitely was the tipping point. I feel that. I'm gonna get you, nigga. I'm gonna get you. Bruh, leave me alone. I think it's especially sad too because there's so many studies that have proven time and time again, but you know, niggas don't read. Money does not buy happiness. It really doesn't. It buys security. Don't get me wrong, get your bag. It buys security. I would never tell nobody not to get their bag. But there becomes a certain threshold, right? Your life, if you make $5 million a year, your life is not going to be that much different if you make 20 million. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, at what point do we like, all right, I'm good, you know? And I feel like we missed that point. Greedy motherfuckers. Shouldn't have came down here. Like, look at this shit. Fucking die already. I think the get money mindset, I think that we shifted to instead of the middle. Yeah. The kind of that grind hustle mindset. That Gary V shit has really rotted a lot of people's brains. Fuck sleeping. You just gotta hustle, hustle, hustle. I don't know, bro. As long as I can pay my bills and I'm comfortable and I got some money to fucking do some things, I'm cool. Like, I don't need to I need fucking $10 billion. I'm not gonna complain if I have it, but I don't need it. There are other ways in life to be rich. There's time and time again, there's been plenty of studies shown that humans are most fulfilled when they have a family and a strong network. That's why a lot of those rich people are so fucking miserable, because they have no actual network outside of making money. Don't nobody like them, and they don't like themselves.
I have to stay low.
Yeah, you need 10 yachts, nigga? God damn. Why did it not give me the assassination? What the? The thing popped up and I hit the button and nothing happened. And I got poison on my blade, bitch. And that shit. Alright. Expedited corpses really be showing
Judgment on the Hokage.
Oh, exquisite corpses really be showing America might be looking real for real shit. I think you meant exquisite corpses. Alright, we going this way now. Did the fucking stream? Oh my god. Disconnected, attempt number 6. Reconnection successful. Yo, what the fuck? Are we? Yo, what is going on with the stream, bro? It's not my internet. It's coming back in. Am I live? Yep, I'm live. We still here. I'm gonna have about 10 VODs by the end of the stream. YouTube is fine. Yeah, I'm still live on YouTube. That's weird. So Twitch crashed it. CIA, man. I'm gonna have to delete a bunch of VODs. This is fucking annoying, bro. I'm gonna have to do my research. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit, dude. It's crazy too, because it's not my internet. I'm not streaming on PC. I'm playing off the console, bro. It was just Twitch that crashed, but it's live again. I don't know, man. My analytics about to Jeff Bezos on us. They hating, bro. You know what it is? Because we having too much of a real conversation, bro. Let's cut a stream. The Twitch CEO, cut a stream. Could be a setting. I haven't changed any settings. I've not changed any settings on my stream. You don't have to talk about it. Yeah. Blacks need to stick to fucking talking about 2K or get off Twitch. Pointel Pro started talking about class warfare. Did you see Starbucks is closing a lot of stores? I've never drank Starbucks in my life, so it doesn't surprise me.
I don't know why anyone follows this stream when you could be stalking. I mean,
you guys getting a venti?
Sonic.
So let's talk about I wonder if I just talked about the NBA for the next 2 hours, like nothing happens to my stream. He needs to stay in his place and talk about the guns and the balls. That's it. You can talk about guns and balls.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
Just saying, ever since I said fuck Nazis, talking about class warfare, my stream keeps crashing. It's a little weird. It is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Being dead ass is the Patriots act fucking George Bush, bruh. Goddamn.
If the Akiyama steal the scroll to evade peace, I'll wage war.
Rashness, Lord Junke.
I'ma just delete the VODs. It is what it is, man.
Middle path between peace and war.
Middle path? Worthless monk. Your fear has restrained me far too long. You again. I have no time for visitors.
Gay son or thought daughter? Why do y'all ask questions like that?
Peace is still
I got a better question for you. Instead of gay son or thought daughter, why you ain't got $5? You not sub?
I
You need to stop thinking about what's worse, a gay son or a thought daughter, and ask yourself why you ain't got $5, nigga. Quit asking questions like that.
They took it.
The thieves were.
I'd be worried about the dumbest shit.
But it does not mean Lady Ayako gave the order.
Not
the stupidest fucking shit.
I do not know. But you have the scroll back.
I dislike your tone, but I will overlook it given your.
I feel like the social media billionaire glazing. It used to be contained to reality TV, but not anyone can share and access lives. Yeah.
Won't forget your kindness.
I think Instagram did a lot of damage to society because people will look at other people's lives and compare themselves to that. They think that's what you should have. I think it fucked a lot of relationships up too.
For the peace talks.
Just social media as a whole has been bad. I mean, they say the tech CEOs don't let their kids on social media, so you got to keep them off the iPad. Okay. Peace talks in Yamato, meet with your ally. We're gonna get you, boy. We're gonna get you. Let's meet with the ally. Twitch just implement a stream rewind like YouTube. Maybe that's why it just cut now. Nah, I've been having this issue. Like a month ago, my shit was crashing a lot too, and then it just stopped. It's an OBS. It's a software issue. I legit might have to try out Meld. It's a software issue.
It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
Instagram is legit the devil. I deactivated mine. They're so irresponsible because like a month ago they came out with a feature that shares your location, and by default it was on. I remember the day that shit came out, I could see everybody's location, bro. I'm glad I read the news, so I was aware of that feature. But like a lot of people was giving up their locations for like a day or two and didn't even know it. I know about those crashes. I'm talking about this one though. I don't know. Just gonna have to get on my Googles and see what gonna have to go deep into Reddit, see what people are saying. See if I can find anybody else having the same issue. I've literally never had any serious problem streaming in 13 years, and all of a sudden OBS is just crashing for no fucking reason. New PC, by the way. And even still, when I got this new PC, I was having no issues.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way. They don't need to know why I locked away. I mean, trained 4 little boys in the Batcave.
Yotei BH, is course correction possible, or is revolution inevitable?
Is course correction possible or revolution possible? Either or is possible, but it's only possible. The two things that those have in common, whether it's revolution or course correction, it's only possible if we're on the same page. The biggest issue right now, and we don't have to agree on everything, but whether you're on the left, right, independent, weird ass libertarian, whatever the fuck you believe in, I think every American can all agree that rent is too high, groceries are too high, fucking wages have not rose, but rent has. Like, there's very simple baseline things that we all can agree on, but we too busy fighting, so we can't even see the enemy. So until that happens, I don't think anything's happening. Yeah, healthcare costs too much. Got to stop falling for the propaganda too. Like I said, like earlier, they were talking about apparently Trump wants to use the tariffs to help the farmers. I'm like, yo, that's literally socialism. But then if you tell them, yo, here's some socialist ideas, they'll get upset. Shut up, you fucking commie. Like, the education system has failed a lot of people when they're using it against people. That takes listening to one another.
Yamato's leaders are all here.
Our target, too.
Lord Junke and Lady Ayako. No love lost for each other. No anyone else from what I can tell. As for the Hokyo, I am unsure. I do not know what lurks beneath.
The Shinbakufu must strike. They'll want to stop the Peace Alliance.
I will attend the ceremony. Watch from within.
Gotta love It's Not That Deep crowd. Gotta love them.
On the outside in the shadows. As always.
As always.
No way. We live in too much of an individualistic society.
So I can get a good.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of America, and then also its downfall. I think we've leaned too much into being individuals. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody else.
I should get to the high point.
Like, did y'all see that clip of that news reporter on Fox who said that we should just give all homeless people in America lethal injections? Like, what? This nigga said kill all the homeless people. Like, yo. Like, I don't think that's the solution, dude. Like, when you got people like that with platforms, like, that's fucking crazy to me, man. Like, I think we can find a better solution to that.
Ready your weapons. Get into position. When our target falls.
You can see the black co-host make a face. He was like, oh, I don't know about that.
Monks talking with Akiyama warriors. Akiyama warriors armed with teppu? I must get closer.
I'm gonna assume that blue thing is what I'm looking for right there. Nothing can ever be achieved without class consciousness. That's why I talk about it, class consciousness. I try to preach about it on a elementary level in terms of video games, because it is a form of it. You know, if you don't like Skate being full of microtransactions, don't play it. Send a message to EA. People can't stop buying them skins, man. They can't stop.
Give me a report.
Oh,
Enough teppo here to start a war.
they got big guns on them. It's funny how gamers don't realize that when there's an entire plot, that's the entire plot of Assassin's Creed. Well, media literacy is at an all-time low. I mean, there's a clip of there's a clip going viral of Hassan. He was on a podcast, and I guess they were talking about One Piece, and the other three hosts refused to believe him when he said that it was a political show. And they were all like, we're all fans. He's like, that shit is not political, so he had to break it down. And it's crazy because, like, I've only watched 13 episodes of One Piece, and I dropped it because it was just too many fucking episodes. But in those 13 episodes of One Piece, even I knew that show is political. Like, in the first few episodes, when you first meet Zoro and he was, like, tied up, that was a whole anti-establishment, anti-government sentiment there. I'm like, how was I able to pick that up? And you guys are big fans that have seen every episode. You got a lot of people that watch things and they don't understand what they're watching. And then they have really strong opinions. So like, comprehension is a big problem, basically. Like an example being is like, I remember I saw a video of when Sinners first came out. I was watching reviews and I remember there was a group of people that went to go see it and they gave it a 5 out of 10. They was like, we don't get the hype. And I'm like, a 5? The lowest, the absolute lowest score I will accept for Sinners is a 7. And I'm gonna be honest, you really shouldn't be rating it anything below an 8. But when I heard them say they gave it a 5, they didn't get it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a comprehension issue. This is not a quality of the product. You don't understand what's going on. How do you combat that? How do you educate a group of people whose reading level is 4th grade? They just watch things with their brain turned off. What else do I need to search? In there. I have friends like that. They don't understand nothing. And then you try to explain it to them and they dismiss it. They think everything's funny. Shit! I fucked up. Maybe not.
Hey!
I appreciate the super chat, twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a
didn't see
super
that?
mega like me would be super appropriate.
Oh, his
for a
back was
time
turned.
like
Let's
this.
go.
Anti-intellectualism has ruined America.
It has. Shout out to Son Something Wraiths with the super chat. Said, am I familiar with Hassan? I literally just referenced him. I don't watch him like that, but I literally just referenced him. I know who he is. I wrote a paper on anti-intellectualism and the death of curiosity. The death of curiosity. That's a great way of putting it. The death of curiosity. There's a lack of comprehension, but yeah, more importantly too, there's the death of curiosity. Because even if you don't understand something, that's okay. Intelligence is relevant. we're all stupid in something. Not everybody knows everything, right? But the death of curiosity is the real problem. And you don't realize it until you start getting older and you start realizing the people around you are not curious. It's like, I'm the type of person where like, I'll randomly, like an example, I don't know why this example came to my head, but like when I first got Aki, he would always like sniff my crotch. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? So I got curious. I'm sitting on the toilet, right? I'm like, yo, I just asked Google, why do dogs sniff your fucking crotch? It turns out they get a lot of information from it. I was just curious about it. And in my head, I'm thinking, yo, a lot of people don't think like that, bruh. You're not curious about anything?
You are a mystery, Kojiro.
You had to think about that one?
I am, my friend.
Why are you doing that, bruh?
Same ends.
What ends?
And then it pissed me off more when I found out why they do it. Because dogs sniff your crotch, whether you're a guy or a girl, to understand your mood. They can get your mood out of it because like your hormones. But it's a bunch of different things they can learn from sniffing your crotch. But one of the things they can learn is they know how old you are. So when I learned that, that pissed me off. Because in my head, I'm like, bro, you always sniffing me. So you know how old I am then, nigga. I've been alive almost 30 years longer than you. And you still don't listen, you little blockhead ass nigga. Like, fucking dickhead. That's why he a dickhead to me.
You bring me here to have me killed? If I wanted you dead, you would be.
Not another step. You're big.
But no, that's a great way of putting it. Like, people are not curious about anything anymore. I'm always just Googling random shit. Turns into a conversation on stream, like whatever.
Are you blind? It is her!
Well said, Junke. I've had my suspicions all this time.
And I mine.
Y'all also be wondering why y'all be struggling to dating too, because a lot of y'all just not interested. You can't carry a conversation because you're not curious about nothing. Accuse him. Not sure if you talked about it, but I did. Shout out to Coronavirus Machine with the super chat.
I'll need those to get away from my stalker. Her name is Amy, and she's an annoying quasi-conspiracy spreading illiterate smut.
Shout out to Corona with the sub.
But that ROG Xbox handheld is $1,000. Skull emoji.
You think he views your age in dog years? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the monk because they had all the guns and shit.
As the wisest in the room, you know being in service can be a burden, a disappointment, especially when the daimyo's promised funds are.
You claim peace, but you were preparing for war.
Sell sacred relics. But with your rivals divided, you have the opportunity to manipulate to your advantage.
Oh, the giant has gone mad. I pose no threat.
You know he wanted to call me a nigga. Clearly you do. Any mic recommendations? The Rode microphone is good for like $80.
To us all. The truth is an ugly thing. Cut them down with this.
Probably wondering if you're immortal. He's like 300. Why he run off like that? Thank God I get to play as him.
Right down, Lady Ayako! In the name of the Buddha!
Bitch. You seen what I did to your mans? Anybody else? Oh. Bro, how many more you got? All right, just because you did that, bitch. Hobie. Now, that's why I don't like the RPG elements right there. I stuck a damn sword in his throat and he just ate it. Oh, that tickled. How do you spell the mic? R-O-D-E. Rode is a good brand, period. I mean, them blue snowballs, ain't they good too? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of, just pick a mic. Watch some reviews on YouTube and like check the sound test. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hard to pick a bag mic like in 2025. Like you can get a quality mic for like 80 to 100 bucks. Is this a stealth section or a fighting section?
Stay here. Protect Lord Junke and Lady Ayako.
Oh no, we were hunting after him. I fucked that up, bro. I should have picked her. I was supposed to assassinate. Can I reload? I want to reload. Fuck that shit. I wasn't listening on that part because I was sitting there talking to the chat. I want to reload right there. I do not want to assassinate. Man, auto stay low 51. DEI samurai. Let's do DEI samurai. What? What? Don't reload, just swap. Oh, I didn't know you could do that in the middle of a mission. Whoops. It's all good.
Running north. I'm going after him.
I will follow when Lord Junke and Lady Ayako are safe.
You gonna tune into that new Young Thug album tonight? Burrito, I've never listened to a Young Thug album in my life. And I'm not about to start now just because he crying about niggas snitching, even though he a snitch. Ratlanta. Shout out to Ratlanta. How anybody in the chat from Atlanta? What's it like in the streets right now? What's the temperature? I've heard Young Thug songs, but I have never, I'm not trying to be funny, I have never loaded up a Young Thug album. You ain't listened to the Barter 6? No. I have never loaded up a Young Thug album. That's not on my playlist, guys. The same here. It's different strokes for different folks.
How I have missed a katana in my hand.
Now I could just sneak him with a knife. Well, not because he's a boss. It might not work. He better not turn around. That's gonna piss me off. Bitch. Yeah.
So much for
Part of me wants to tap into the Doja Cat album. I would listen to the Doja Cat album. I like Doja Cat before fucking Thug. That dude.
One day, you too will know the taste of dust.
Where's the box?
Stop wasting my time. Let me get on with.
I heard a snippet from her. It sounded like some Janet Jackson shit, and I like Janet Jackson.
I remember that sound. You hear it too. The core of Matsunaga Hisehide's troublesome son. He beckons me to the next life.
Bye-bye. I'm so confused. When do I join the Brotherhood?
Another target taken care of.
Perhaps now Yamato can find peace.
I hope
if Thug's album is mid, it's gonna be over for him.
Too easy to
That's
blame
yes.
man for all of this turmoil.
to me.
You and I know the madness and greed.
He was never like a big artist to me anyway.
Even with them dead, does that strengthen the fabric of this land?
I feel like Young Thug is known more for his antics than his
Give
music.
them a chance.
Shooting up Wayne's bus and shit like that. Like,
perhaps in that chance,
she is the
lies
Brotherhood.
the seed of redemption for each of us.
So, Kojiro?
Gone.
Then I hope he's at rest, the troublemaker. He's earned it.
Another main one dead. Stop it.
This tea bowl looks rustic.
Weapon. Oh, let me feed him, y'all. He hit. And I gotta use the bathroom. BRB. Okay. We got a believer in the chat. Shout out to all the believers. Bet if this Thug album doesn't hit, it's over for him. That's what y'all sound like. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really care about Thug. Have you ever had more than one dog at a time? I was thinking about introducing a puppy to my senior. When I was a kid, I had 2 dogs at once. It was actually that. Yeah, I had an older boxer and a younger one. Before the older one died. Other than that, nah. But if Young Thug's album doesn't hit, if it doesn't fucking thug out. Let me ask you a question. What do you expect from the Thug album? Like, what do you need for it to? But that's it right there. That's it. He's back. Clapped. Go take him out now. She's the only lady of whispered. All right, we can go after her. Oh man, I gotta do shit with Yasuke. Yo, I need FD signifier to not get it. Then I know it's a classic. The old heads gotta bash it. That's how you know it's lit. Can I go after him? Damn, is everything related to I gotta play Yasuke? Oh my gosh, what about him? Oh, I can kill him. Nice. Oh, you know what? I think this was the one in the castle. Let me go back and check. If the album flops, the streets are done. I'd argue the streets have been done. The streets are a myth. And the only people who participate in that bullshit is people who are emotionally stunted. I really believed in the streets, man. They done, though. They done. Let's travel. Trying to wrap up Shadows for Yotei. My goal is to finish this game before the end of the just before the end of the year. That's possible. Definitely looking like another 100-hour adventure. All right. Got too much music out, not too much different than Keeg doing. Other than timeless flows. I don't expect anything from him just because he's not a deep artist. There's nothing introspective. He has nothing. I think like in times like this, I think like an artist like Young Thug only works in times of peace. And technically we're in times of peace. But I think when we're living in troubled times, where it feels like the world is on the verge of fucking like, not the world, but at least in the United States feels like on the verge of fucking civil war. That type of shit just doesn't hit, man. It doesn't fucking hit. Like, what do you have to say? Like, can you at least give us some decent love records or some shit like that? Like, it just doesn't hit the same. Yeah, I put the crack of it. Like, people ain't thinking about that shit. That's why a lot of people say Marvin Gaye's best album is What's Going On, because that was a reflection of the times. It's great to listen to, but it also had something to say too. I feel like that music just kind of sits on the wayside. It's like, yeah, I don't really want to hear that right now. Like, thing is, nobody wants to speak on issues. And, well, here's the thing: you don't have to necessarily speak on issues. I'm just saying there has to be a certain level of substance, some level of substance. You know, it could be something as simple as talking about love or what you've learned. Like for me, I think what would take Young Thug to another level is. Here's an example. The world is in turmoil, right? This man just went through and fought a RICO case. His man snitched on him. He snitched back, but he just went through a bunch of real life shit and you don't speak on any of it. You come back 3-4 years later and you're just like, man, I'm still getting money. I'm still getting bitches. Like there's no substance. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to talk about political issues, but talk about something that people can resonate with is what I'm saying. That's how you take your artistry to another level. While also making it sound good. This nigga just knew I was there. That's what Meek Mill did on Championships. And I like that album. This nigga just knows I'm there. Now I remember why I didn't fucking sneak him. Yeah, show some personal growth. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you, but can he legally speak on it? Well, I'm not talking about I'm not saying track 1, the deposition, nigga. Like, track 1, the deposition, track 2, back in the paddy wagon. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a play-by-play. I'm talking about how you feel, how it affected your mentality. What did your family, what did you get? Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Oh, shit. It's just like you can't be 3, 4, 5 albums in and there's no substance to any of your music. Yeah, I remember why I left this nigga alone, bro. I came over here and he just automatically knew I was here. Now they're backing up. Now the moment I get up, watch, he's gonna know I know. I think that's why I've been rocking with Kendrick for so long. All great artists in any genre, none of their albums sound the same. I stand on that. And the ones who do start to sound samey, those are the ones who fall by the wayside. You have to constantly reinvent yourself. Even MJ. You have to constantly reinvent yourself. Come up with a new sound that can dictate the decade. New topics. All right, fuck him. I'll come back to him again later. I actually might have to pull up with Yasuke and just fade everybody because I think it's like glitched out. He just knows I'm there, bro. Fucking bullshit. Okay, let's track the Yasuke missions then. Prince had like 10 reinventions. That's why he's considered one of the greats. Like think about how many modern artists in the last 10 years or 20 years where you're like, damn, I want to own their discography. Like, let's say you just got into collecting vinyls. Like, do you want to own the Young Thug discography? I doubt it. Maybe one album. But I got Off the Wall. I got Thriller. I got ABC. I need to get Bad. That's all I'm saying. Probably was 444 is one of my favorite albums from Jay-Z. Shit, Jay-Z's a great example. People gotta understand there's levels to this shit. If you're young, you don't know this. Guys, Jay-Z's The Blueprint album came out on September 11th, and it went diamond within, not diamond, it went platinum within like the first month. You guys have to understand, niggas said, we don't care that the Twin Towers got blown up in the Pentagon. We're still going to the store to buy that album. That's crazy. I don't think a lot of people could do that nowadays. Motherfuckers walking into the store with rubble, building rubble on their damn back. Dust and shit, man. Y'all got that new J? Never thought about it like that. That album came out on September 11th and still went platinum within like a month. All right, let's see. That's when you had to go to the store. You had to go to the store and buy the album just so you can listen to it. You had to be in the store putting them nasty ass used headphones on to sample the music. Nowadays, the music be on streaming services and I still don't want to listen. That's how you know that shit is ass. Let's talk about that. For $10, $20 a month, you get access to all the music in the world. Niggas like, you gonna listen to that new Young Thug? I can listen to it if I wanted to. I'm still not gonna listen to it. That's how you know that shit is ass. It's gonna probably, I predict it's gonna have 2 to 3 bangers on there. You might listen to it on your playlist for like a year and then you're gonna drop it. Tyler reinvented himself, and Tyler's got some great albums. Yeah, Tyler's a good example. I didn't like Tyler the Creator when he first came out, but I liked his evolution and I like some of his newer projects. I like to listen to music and to be like, oh, this is something they wanted to make. This isn't something for the algorithm. It's too much algorithm-based music. Yeah, no Barter 6 on vinyl, nah. Oh, I gotta switch to Yasuke when I get over there. YouTube has a great algorithm for finding music. I do be finding interesting people on YouTube, yeah. For me, I think more access to music kind of made it more secondary than what it used to be for me. Yeah, I remember I used to be on 2 Dope Boys and all those blog sites. Just crate digging, digitally crate digging, looking for the hot new shit. Nah, I don't really care. But it's because a lot of it's so watered down. It's not much to be excited about. We in that era where people are going platinum because their song got playlisted on Rap Caviar, but the actual album, nobody was checking for it. You just got on the right playlist. Do you think streaming is in a good place right now? Are you talking about like Twitch and YouTube? Or are you talking about like music streaming? Oh shit. You must play as Yasuke. Yeah, t-shirt bundles to go platinum.
Is something hiding out there?
Fuck, I fucked up. Just Twitch and YouTube. I don't know. Fuck. I fucked up. I thought I could get down there and switch. I'd be on my own little corner of the internet. I can't speak to streaming as a whole. I will say, I think there's a. Did you cop the Expedition 33 vinyl? I did. I do think there's a bubble that's gonna burst, and I'm interested to see what happens after that bubble bursts. And I think it's starting to burst. Like people are getting tired of People are getting tired of like the IRL streams, the drama that comes with it. I've even seen like a lot of TikToks of people turning on Kai Cenat with his new Mafia-thon stream or something like that. So I think people are just getting older. And I think it's you know what it is? It's kind of hard, and this is no shade to him because I don't have a problem with him. It's kind of hard to sit down and watch something like Mafia-thon when the world is on fire and you sit on stream and you constantly ask your viewers for subs. Like people are going through real life shit. And that's what I would tell him if I could pull him. Like, yo, you got to add a little bit more substance to what you're doing. People are looking for substance. We're not living in a fun era right now. So I can't say if it's in a good or a bad place. But it's, I would say it's like it's somewhere in the middle, probably. His audience won't care, but I agree with you. You got to make them care. When you're cool like that, you can make them care. Do you think celebrities are taking over? Celebrities are taking over streaming? No. Because the celebrities don't have platforms. They have to go to Kai. They have to go to those other streamers. Hold on, can I switch? I'm not, my brain is off. Can I switch? There we go. No, I don't think they're taking over. Because a lot of times when celebrities stream by themselves, nobody watches. It's a symbiotic relationship. With the exception of someone like T-Pain, maybe. Fucking shit. I think we saw the pendulum shift more towards the IRL and the drama type of streams, but I think the pendulum will shift back to the point where like being a desktop streamer became a fucking slur, but I think things will switch back as people search for something else a little bit. I think the problem with like IRL streaming, because you're asking if it's in a good place, it's not relatable. Like niggas is streaming on yachts and shit like that with 20 bad bitches and shit. Like that shit's not relatable. And I think what happened is people forgot the reason people like content creators is because it's like the everyday person, the everyday man and woman producing something cool and relatable. What's a desktop streamer? Me, I'm a desktop streamer. It's a slur IRL streamers use. I ain't no desktop streamer. I think that shit is funny, bro. I just don't think it's healthy and it's sustainable long term. Can I switch now?
Why do people
I might have to reload.
Subscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC?
Oh my god.
Only Sonic wields that type of power.
I gotta find wait, can I hide here maybe do it? Picking up a new Ferrari, like, all right, man. Yeah, we just bought a $10 million home. I'm like, you guys are losing the plot. Like, you're kind of losing the plot on that, man. Would the trend go back to YouTube being as popular? Well, YouTube never fell off. I don't think YouTube ever fell off. YouTube is still popular. I think it's just less of a spectacle. Doing the same things or playing the same games you like. Like, bro, tell us how you fucked up your toe in the morning. You had to get out of the combat and switch. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I'm hiding. But I think I'm still stuck in it. I might have to reload. Oh, is it because I'm in the enemy base? All right. All right. All right, guys, come with me to buy my 10th car. Yeah, you gotta, I don't know, you gotta do stuff that I think helps others and inspires people. Like, I like what he did with the Streamer University. I don't like everything about it, but the idea was good because it helps other people while also helping yourself. Like, if I had that type of money, maybe I'd do something like what's the word I'm looking for? Some type of scholarship type of thing. Yeah, I saw the vision. That's a good way of putting it. I saw the vision. The execution wasn't the best, but I saw the vision. You got to do something that inspires people other than just flexing, basically, I think. It's a very soulless way to live. I did notice my algorithm on homepage just suggested content now for subs. I got a tab. Oh, it's been like that. That's why it's hard to get views. Can I switch now? Or am I still in the thing? I'm just about to reload, bro. Fuck that. Let's see objective. It won't let me switch. Well, if you don't get off my body, you have to get a life. You have to get a life. I like how Speed changed the way people saw him. Granted, he was and still is young. Yeah, like I seen a clip of Speed. I guess he's like in North or South Dakota, and he was hanging with the natives. And then like it was a clip of like the natives were explaining how their land was stolen and how the Mount Rushmore came to be. And he didn't say nothing. He just let him speak. That's what I mean. Where it's like he's entertaining on stream, but he's also giving just a little bit of substance. You got to get, as you get older, when you're young, you just want to do the candy. But you have to understand it, as you get older, so does your audience. And that's where a lot of people fall off. The creator didn't fall off. You more likely got older, and your priorities changed. So what you have to realize is, as you get older as a creator, you can't just give them the candy. You got to mix in some medicine too. It adds more depth to who you are. That's why I never understood the term fall off. I think people use that term a lot because people are just miserable. People are just miserable and want to talk shit about somebody to make themselves feel better about what they don't got going on in their life. It's subjective. It is subjective. People fail to realize they fell off to you because you have this idea of what success is supposed to be, but you don't know what that person's idea of success is. To them, it might not have been a fall off. Did I announce the winner of the game in PC? Yeah, he already has it. Weeks late on that. It was on the page. I think I picked the winner on stream too. But yeah, he already has it. I think he said he started playing Doom on it. I DM'd him the other day. I was just make sure he got it. God damn, bro. This nigga's strong as hell. Bro, you gotta stop. Annoying. I mean, to me, making content that grows with your audience should come naturally. Yes and no. You're under the presumption that people are not emotionally stunted. A lot of people have Peter Pan complex. So like, I remember Anon said he had this theory. He said that when you blow up is when you stop mentally developing a lot of times. He said that's why Soulja Boy is a 30-something-year-old man still running around acting like he's 16. And I kind of agree with that. That's why slow success is the best success. I actually seen a video the other day and it was talking about the most successful millionaires and billionaires are people who acquire those millions in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, because by the time you get to that age, you'll have the mindset, the experience, and the wisdom to maintain and grow that wealth. Versus when you get it when you're a teenager or early 20s, what happens is you start to get arrogant and can't nobody tell you. Yeah, you get arrested development. So I think you're saying, I get what you're saying. I agree. The content should naturally grow, but it's hard for them to naturally grow. We're talking about a group of kids that, like, I remember I seen a tweet where this girl was talking about, or no, it was this dude. He was talking about, oh, I don't have nothing to talk about on my stream. Fortnite's dead. Person was like 19. I'm like, you have nothing to talk about on your stream because you're fucking 19. You never hopped off the goddamn porch. Go live life. So it's arrested development. I always tell people I had a whole life before this shit. And I never even wanted to do this full time. I had to because I was about to get laid off. Nigga. But you can correct that course, but what it takes is you need a strong, and this is why they say keep a strong circle around you. If you don't have that strong circle around you, they're just gonna be yes men. And that's gonna fuck you up even more. Because once the money dries up, ain't nobody gonna wanna fuck with you, unfortunately. Was it like, when I met Phantom, I had a bunch of man-to-man conversations with him, like off camera, and he was saying like, yo, the shit you saying make a lot of sense. He's like, you smart, bro. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. He's like, it's nice to hear this shit because he's like, a lot of people just tell me what I want to hear. He was like, Phantom said, I'm Kai Cenat's big bro, but he's like, I don't have a big bro. So they don't have the guidance basically sometimes. Meanwhile, this dude got way more money than me, way more successful than me. So ain't he like 28? I believe so. Yeah, 27, 28. Like, what do you? How do you grow as a person when you blew up when you were 23, 24 and you got millions of dollars now? it can be hard to find the right people to trust.
Yoshi and Lady Nene. Do you know if Lady Nene is safe?
Yes, she is nearby. I will take her to Sokenji Temple. Meet us there.
Thank you. I will.
To admit that is a beautiful thing. Yeah, shout out to him, you know. All about talking to one another and exchanging information. Hokage is 23, 24, so that's where he's at. Yeah, that's where he's at. It'll be interesting to see as people get older how they develop. Kill you. Like that. You also gotta give time for people to grow. You know, everybody's there's two things. Just because you get a lesson doesn't mean you're ready to receive that lesson. And everybody's lesson, when they're ready to receive it, comes at a different time. Like, I got a life lesson at 29. Shit happens. Everybody's everybody's lessons comes at different times. It's wild that Beat is only 20. I just found out. I didn't know how old he was either. That makes sense. All those memes, he looks really younger than them. I'm 30 and I learned a lesson too, a big one. You just never know when you're going to get that shit. And it's up to you to decide whether or not it's going to be a lesson, because that's another problem. Like I said, just because you get a lesson doesn't mean you're going to receive it. Fuck him. He got a lesson. Shouldn't have been in my way.
I am close to Sokenji.
Having my daughter taught me a lot every day. Type shit. Undertaker's coming to Call of Duty, by the way. I guess. We're back, bruh. We're back. We're so fucking back. God damn it. See this? Oh, shit. I might have fucked up. Not getting up that hill. Oh, my lord. You also got to be smart enough to admit to yourself that you don't know everything. I told my son, learn that before you become a parent. That's real. That's real. Many people on the iPad though, so they learning shit the real hard way. All right, there we go. I'm glad I don't have kids. Being fiscally responsible and mature as shit. It's an interesting time to bring kids into the world, bro. It's a scary place right now.
That is the place.
Give me that. Knock on wood. Train's been decent. Got a question. Why they hating on me? I don't want children right now. Gaming isn't dead yet. You said I need more time to get in these games. At some point, you're going to have to give it up. At some point, we all become an old head. At some point, we all have to make that slasher in 2K.
You have arrived.
Greetings, Lady Nene. I was sent to see you by Nobutsuna Sensei, though I am not sure why.
Indeed. Come with me, so that you may learn the fine art of calligraphy as it is done in this land.
As you wish, my lady.
She said Flock. Flock's not a slasher. That's Nomad.
I take it the training with Nobutsuna Sensei has been challenging.
I cannot touch him. He just beats me to the mat. He must think I am unfit to hold a sword, so he has sent me to wield a brush instead.
What did he say to you?
I was reacting, not responding. Like a man lashing out at his own shadow, unsure of whom he is.
And are you?
My baby's expected in April next year. He or she's gonna be right next to me while I'm playing these games. You're gonna have to.
Since the days of the hate,
I envision myself if I ever have kids, I'm gonna be the parent. You know the little thing you can strap the baby on your chest, right here. Just playing the game, bro. Going for walks and shit.
But for
We gotta get it in, bro. I'm on daddy duty. I gotta get it in.
that Nobutsuna Sensei
I told my wife the same.
virtues that dictate
But
what
they'll understand. At some point, we'll give them a controller.
way of the warrior. To take up the sword. The sword and the brush are but expressions of the
I have my daughter here right now
and the self.
in the rap, and I'm playing Silk Song. Real shit. Real shit.
Let us begin.
My baby girl used to clap when I would get dunked on in 2K, and I know your ass was mad too. Like, that's not funny. You're supposed to be cheering for me.
Observe how the stroke is placed.
What up, Ab?
The line does not seek to overpower the space. It prays within it, shows its fluidity and depth because of it. That is how the character gains form and balance. And balance is everything.
As in the martial arts?
Yes. And beyond that,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry.
the balance of one stroke comes from the knowing.
You want me to stroke her shit?
Place.
What is my place in all of this?
Take up the brush, right from the heart, and you shall see. Benevolence,
I would have drew a penis.
courtesy, wisdom, integrity, and courage.
To keep fighting. Even when afraid.
Don't be a fucking revelation.
These virtues. This is the way of the warrior then. This is what Nobutsuna Sensei would have me become.
Diogo, it is who you already are. The Oda clan asks no more of you than what it has seen in you from the start. Do you understand?
He said you're nothing but hired muscle. What the hell? Yeah. Why he look ashy? Get that man some lotion. I mean, it is ancient Japan.
You are a quick
Ain't
study.
got no lotion. What you gonna get is some aloe vera?
Lady Nene, it is good.
I made some Alfredo pasta with Wagyu steak. I know you're gonna have bubble guts in the morning.
You must know about Lord.
Oh.
Yes, I was sorry to hear of our lord's death.
Those behind his betrayal will pay dearly. Mitsuhide must die.
Yes, but he did not act alone.
You know of the Shimbakufu?
In a room of gossiping men, there is much an overlooked
He's out, Monty.
to learn.
The same was true.
Stomach gonna sound like shoes in the dryer.
You have overcome much, Yasuke. But your lord is dead, and your enemies are many.
Any ops?
I too am not alone. I have allies, those loyal to the Oda clan and others.
Indeed. My spies tell me you travel with a young Igan woman named Naoe. Do you trust her?
I must.
Yeah, Ezio need to come over and help that man. Different era.
I cling to that.
Then count me as one more ally. But the Shimbakufu will come for us, and I fear my husband will be their next target.
Where can I find Lord Hideyoshi?
He gathers allies at Himeji Castle.
I will go to him.
One more thing. I have a contact named Aoi in Otsu. She reports that our enemies
I think
are
this is
active
after
there.
Ezio. I forgot what year this takes place in.
To expect you and this Naoe.
Thank you, Lady Nene. We will find your contact in Otsu. Please, keep yourself safe.
Until we meet again. Have courage, Yasuke.
I'm pretty sure they're in the same time period relatively. I want to say this takes place in the 1500s. Wasn't Ezio 14? Wait, does it say it on the menu? Like the year? What does it say? Like it says when you 1579 during the Senku period, I think it's. When did 2 take place? It might be the same time period. Okay, we got a new op. They're planning to attack now. Yeah, new op. He said he's dead in this timeline of the series, I think. Shadows is 1570s. Gotcha. Gotcha. Goddamn, I'm level 81. Mastery. About to hit that max level. How many points we got? We have any? Takes place around the same time as Revelation. See, that would have been fire if you could actually run into them, bro. They would run into each other. Shit. What does do? I got hella points to blow. God damn. I've been sitting on hella points. I was just max everything out. Fuck it. I'm fucking rich. I'm really rich. I don't care what none of this does. I'm rich. I'm rich. I still got 47 to blow. Holy shit. I've been playing the game on hard. Still got 45. I just maxed out that tree. I know I'm using the gun. I'm gonna switch to Naoe and see what she's got. See that? Yeah, this was me with the upper class. I'm rich. I'm really just a small loan of $1 million. Guys, my life was really hard. I got a small loan of $1 million and I had to make it work, man. Mastery. He's got 50 points. It makes sense I had 80 for him because I don't play him at all. But which one is this? The katana. This is the dual joint. Man's got some skill points and turned into a billionaire. I'm really fucking rich. Increase armor piercing. Increase damage bomb from behind. Generates 50%. Oh yeah, we need to put that. Oh wait. The Tanto's the dual blades, right? Am I bugging? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm making sure I was using the right thing. This is what I use. Increase the shadow pierce there. 1 health supplement removed when used against. What does this do? Increase critical chance. Another Tanto is the shorter knife paired with the hidden blade. Yeah, that's the one that lets me double assassinate. That's the one I'd be using. Posture attacks performed from behind enemies. Max it out. Fuck it. I'm balling. I'm broke now. Fuck, bruh. Fucking broke. Well over 100 hours. Just never fucking stops, bruh. I want to be ninja. Alright, yeah, I'm about to end it right there because I'm fucking hungry. I'm about to get up, bruh. Also, I need to look up why my shit's been crashing. Is Siggy? I think Siggy's live. I'm gonna toss it to him. My stomach's rumbling. I need to go make something to eat. He been playing other shit too. Let me. Yeah, Siggy's live. I'm gonna raise Siggy. Let's see. Big. My best stream of the month. Sorry for all the fucking technical difficulties. I gotta figure out because this can't keep happening. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully a better, longer stream. Until then, join the raid, show Siggy some love. I'm about to go delete some VODs and figure out what the fuck is going on with OBS. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a nice one. Peace.